Hi all. In last video, we have seen how to create the observable using of method, and in this video, we are going to create the observable using create method. So create method is the static method of observable class. So let's import the observable from the RxJS library. So now let's create the source. Let source equals to observable dot. You can find the create method here, and this create method is taking a function, and that function takes the parameter as a observer. So we can see here the function which is take this create function takes the as a function of a function parameter. Okay, so I'm passing the anonymous function here and passing as a observer obs, and then I'll open it up the brackets. Okay, so in this function we can call the observer next error and complete method, and pass the values to its subscriber. Okay, so I'm creating a simple array outside this function. Let I called it list equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, so I'm iterating this list inside this function by using for loop for let x of list. Okay, so this for loop, and this is the for loop in TypeScript. So I'm emitting this value x value using by calling the obs.next. This is similar to the observer, as we can pass the object in subscribe method, and this create method have holding that observer and pass the value to that observer. Okay, so I'm passing the value x here. Okay, so after that I will call the complete method of that observer obs dot complete. Okay, now I'm going to subscribe this source dot subscribe, and I'm here going to pass the object directly rather than creating the uh, observer class. Okay, so I'm passing the first function as a next function, and it will going to listen the value which is throw by observable, and I'm going to simply log this value on the console. Okay, so X. Okay, so I'm going to pass the next function. Next function is a error function. So up till now we haven't seen the error now, but in this video we are going to see how the error will work. Console.log error. Okay, and the last function is a complete function. So a complete function doesn't take any argument. Okay, then we are just passing the log function. Mm, complete colon logging simple message that this observable is completed. Observable is completed. Okay, now we have completed our implementation, and we can see that the value is producing this observable by using create method, and the subscriber get the subscription and produce the and log the value on the console, and after emitting all the value from this list, we are calling the complete method, and complete method will invoke the complete handler of observer here. So far, nothing new in this function. As previous, we have creating the source and we are subscribing it. So this create function calling the next method of observable, and whenever the new piece of data came to this next function, it passed to this observer of my in the subscriber. So this two observer working together. Okay, so we haven't seen that the error function in action. So let us add the if logic here, that x equal to 3, and then after that I'm calling the error function of observer, that error has error has occur. Okay, so we have a couple of observation here, that after this error has called, I haven't seen that 4 has emitted, and not the and also not completed event get executed. Okay, so means after the error get called, the value, this stream is get stopped, and no value will get produced. In this way, we are create the observable using create method, and we seen that the how the error will get uh, handled in the observer. Most of observables are working with the asynchronous data. As far as we have seen that the data is coming asynchronous source, so let's create a asynchronous source by using the timer. Okay, so I'm getting rid of this for loop, and creating the time interval. Let I'm creating the variable first, that let I equals to 0, and let interval, uh, which is the set time set interval method, and this function is going to increment the value uh, after increment the value of I after every 1 second, and I'm going to call the obs dot next inside that. Before that, I'm going to increment the value first. Okay, and I'm going to produce the 10 value. So creating the set timeout method, set time timeout, and inside that uh, this method will uh, call after 10,000 millisecond. Okay, 10,000 millisecond. So in this method, I'm going to first clear the interval, and after that uh, I will call the complete handler inside this method. Means after 10 second, this observer will get complete. So I want pass here the I. So now we can see that after each second we are getting the values are producing, and after 10 the observable get completed. Okay, so in this way we can create the asynchronous asynchronous stream, and that observable will get the value in asynchronous way in the next method. Okay.
So guys, in this way we can create the observable using the create method with asynchronous data. And in the next video, we are going to create the observable using DOM event, just like a button click and mouse movement. So stay tuned, guys. If you like this video, then please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.